Yo, what's going on, guys? Anders here, and today we have a very special guest. He's Davis, guitarist from Infernal Chaos. And today he's gonna talk a little bit more about himself and his new weapon, the Pink Chaos. How about if we talk first a little bit about the story of Davis?
Yeah.
Like, what can you tell us about yourself?
Well, I'm just like a regular guitar nerd you see every day.
Right.
Yeah, because I love metal, I love guitars. So back in like 2009 or something,
Right.
we had a Facebook community called the Metal Arsenal, which is kind of like a group for metal nerds and guitar nerds.
Okay.
Yeah. And so back then, we like met a lot of friends and like professional musicians on the internet because of that group.
This is in Taiwan, right?
Yeah, in
Okay,
Taiwan.
Taiwan.
And so it just happens that I get to meet Jesse from Chthonic and our leader at Infernal Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I got to know this guy back then, and it just so happens that Jesse was going to have his first signature guitar coming out.
All right. This is with ESP, right?
Yeah, the ESP Katana series.
All right.
Yeah, so and I was like really into the guitar stuff. Like I do all my like guitar adjustments and maintenance, all that stuff. So like I was going to do today.
Yes, that's right. He's gonna tweak my guitars to leave them.
Do some tweakings and stuff so to make it like play better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was really interested in like guitars. I was actually more interested in Jesse's guitars
Okay.
than the guy himself back then.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So one day I was like, hey man, I messaged Jesse. I was like, hey man, like, do you need a guitar tech when you're playing live or something? I could help you with that. Yeah. So I kind of.
Do you need to pass a kind of test or something like?
Not really, because I know I actually got to know him a little bit before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just kind of offered him to be like a support tech.
All right.
Yeah, because back then Chthonic still had a lot of shows going on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's about the pandemic. They will go back.
Yeah,
More powerful than ever.
that's like sometime around 2011 or 12.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how I got to know this guy first
Okay.
as a guitar tech. So I was working for Jesse as a guitar tech back then.
Okay. And how is being a guitar tech for Chthonic? It's like you need to check the guitars at what time? Like before, one day before the performance and during the performance, and how is the process?
Yeah, well, usually I start with the guitars.
Okay.
If we had enough time, I'll check the guitars before, like a day before the show, make sure like the electronics and the amp, the effects are still working properly.
Okay.
And during the day of the show, before the show, I'll like change the strings because he likes to have fresh strings before the show. Yeah.
So every show is a new strings.
Yeah, every show, every day.
Oh,
Because some people like to have their strings like maybe a week old or something like that, but he likes to have his strings like freshly on. Yeah.
They must be very sharp, man. It's
Yeah. Because like playing metal, you need that crunchy, crunchy fresh sound. So yeah, that's about like the guitars. So I change the strings and set up the guitars to the way he likes.
All right.
And then I'll have to like set up the effects, the amps for him.
All right.
Yeah, but like he'll still do like minor adjustments and tweakings to the sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like so how he he teach you like, oh, this is like normally how I like, and depending of the stage, of course the song change. So you just leave it like standard, and then he just go and move a little bit things.
Yeah. It actually takes a bit time to go back and forth. Like,
okay.
For the first time, I will like set up his guitar based on what I think most people will like, but because in reality everybody likes their guitars set up differently.
Okay.
Yeah. So slowly I'll start to know. Okay, so this is how Jesse likes his guitar set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know that you also did what's her name? Doris basses, right? That was in the same time, or that was after she see like, oh, this guy has his guitar always like neat. Now I want my basses neat.
Yeah, well, like the first show, I only did Jesse's guitars.
Okay.
And Doris actually had another guy, actually her brother, to help her out with all the stuff. But after that, I just started to also help out with Doris's stuff. Yeah. Okay.
And do you have any experience that during a concert, some guitar like get messed up and it's like, hey, I need another guitar like right away because I don't know, like the strings was fucked up, or maybe some of the internal components like break. So it's like you need to give straight away another guitar, and you have that pressure.
There was one show that Jesse, like he did some like crazy whammy bar stuff, and the guitar just goes a bit out of tune, just a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had to like switch guitars quickly, like between one of the songs.
Oh, okay. So, but you already have another guitar to replace that one.
Yeah, because we always had like a backup guitars for like those bigger concerts.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's actually that was actually the only time we encountered like a tuning problem, like the guitar went out of tune. That was the only time.
How about amps? They never explode, or maybe some circuit?
Not really, because recently he's all been using the like multi-effects stuff. Yeah, so with amp sims, no longer like with the real amps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because these things are like more stable. But we do met some like wireless problems.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know
batteries or
like batteries or like interference problems.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes we have to like switch channels.
But what kind of interference have? It's like you are playing and you just start hear the police talking in the speaker or something.
It's actually because like some of the larger shows there will be like a streaming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the streaming will like uses Wi-Fi and then actually interfere
with
the wireless.
Oh.
So your guitar kind of like the sound just went on and off sometimes.
Okay. And how about how is that you get into Infernal Chaos?
Okay, so like I just said, I started working for Jesse as Chthonic's guitar tech, and like a couple of years later, Jesse's other band, Infernal Chaos, started to like starting to have shows again.
Yeah.
So he asked me to, hey, can you also help me out with Infernal Chaos' show? I said, yeah, fine, why not?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like the band is really cool, man.
Yeah, so I remember the first show I did for Infernal Chaos was an opening for what was
For
that?
Saline?
No. What was that band called? As I Lay Dying.
Oh shit,
Yeah,
really?
they came to Taiwan and Infernal Chaos did the opening for them.
You was nervous, like the first concert?
Not really, because I already had like a couple of years of experience with Chthonic already.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not playing.
Yeah.
So-
No, I started as Infernal Chaos' tech as well.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And the first show I did, I was like, because I was always like standing beside the stage and getting ready if something should happen.
Yes.
Yeah. And for that show, I was like kneeling down beside the drummer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and the drummer like just plays like real hard.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man.
Damn, man.
Yeah, so that was the first show I did as a tech for Infernal Chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it went on until...
So you still don't play with them? It's just like
Yeah.
as a tech?
Yeah, as a tech.
Okay, okay.
But I actually like to like learn their songs, like Chthonic songs and Infernal Chaos songs, because it's really fun to play. It's really hard, but it feels really, just straight in your face metal.
So even when you are at the Guitarist Tech, you already know the songs.
Yeah, pretty much like 80 to 90%.
Oh damn, man!
Yeah.
And Jesse showed to you the songs, so you just like listening and
He showed me some of the parts, and the rest of the parts I just like figure it out through the recordings or through a live, because sometimes he plays differently from
the original.
Yeah. And it continues up until I think it was 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. The other guy said he had to quit because like for some personal issues. Yeah. So the other guitarist, he asked me, said, "Hey, I know you can play our songs, so would you want to take my position?"
Yeah, man, that's actually really nice, man.
Yeah,
Because normally it's like the guy go and then they need to do a search and this kind of stuff, or maybe the things didn't work that well in the band and they separate and who will be the next guitarist, and maybe there's like some like hate between, but this situation is pretty unique. I never heard the guitarist say, "Hey, you want to take my place?" That's like really nice way to enter into a band.
Yeah, it's really fortunate for me to have this chance.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because I don't know, maybe the other guys also think that it's gonna be too troublesome to like look for another guy, and there just happens to be a guy who knows how to play all the songs here.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how I actually joined Infernal Chaos as a guitarist. So I started out as a guitar tech.
Yes.
Then I like switched to like a guitarist.
And you still the Guitarist Tech, no? Or now you have another guy like.
Well, now I have to do the tech work for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I'll still help out like other people.
Yes.
Yeah, but normally we just like do our own stuff right now.
And once you are in the band, it's like when you start doing like the first concert that you actually play. Do you feel nervous? Like damn, really? I don't want to fuck off this. It's like
it's really nervous because it's my first experience playing with this kind of band.
Yeah. Did you play before with another band? It's like before being in Infernal Chaos and when you was a tech for Salina. Did you play with someone?
Yeah, but those are mainly like student bands.
Okay. Okay.
Just for fun.
All right. Yeah. But you have like some experience doing like some small concerts.
But those are like total different music styles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like these extreme metal stuff, you need to not only you have to play the thing right, you have to like do the stage movements and stuff.
The performance. And you looks really nice, man.
Because in the end, it's the performance that matters, right? You have to be cool.
Like the performance and the music. And I can tell you guys that this guy looks really badass. There's one part on the last concert I went, and you take the guitar and you're like,
oh yeah,
fuck, man, that was like amazing, dude. That actually like. Because I know that Jesse don't do it because he don't have the Floyd.
Yeah.
But that was like something that you bring into the band, or you say, hey, maybe I can do this stuff and it looks really cool.
Some of those parts are already there back then when he still had the Floyd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because his first guitars had Floyd Roses.
Yes.
But the new ones don't.
Yes. We watched it in another video when we did the studio tour for Jesse. So if you didn't check it out, now it's time. I will leave a link on the description below. And right now, what you can tell us about this new weapon of yours?
So back then when I started playing for Infernal Chaos, I used one of Jesse's signature model.
Okay.
The E2 Katana.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like the production version of his custom shop Katana guitar.
Okay.
And I actually really like the guitar. I like how it looks, how it plays. But it just kind of feels weird to play a signature guitar where the guy is just playing right next to you. You know that feeling?
Yeah.
Yeah. And The other reason why I kind of started to want my own guitar is that as much as I love the katana,
Yes.
it kind of looks not so badass on stage because it's all black. Yeah, I think it looks really nice.
And probably it's more the feeling like, oh, this is the guitar of another guy. It's his custom guitar made for himself, his Philly. And probably you have that feeling like, oh, I want something that is more, you feel more identified, like, shit, I want this thing.
And another thing is that, like I just mentioned, every guitarist has their own preferences.
Yes.
Like maybe this guy likes this kind of neck, the other guy likes different kind of designs.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's when I started to consider like designing my own guitar.
Okay. And what's the difference between this guitar and another katana?
Okay, so
more visible.
Do you want to go like simple stuff or really nerdy stuff?
I think we can start for the simple stuff, and then we can do like the nerdy stuff that you consider is something that you really consider from yourself, like something that you actually needed.
Okay, so the most simple stuff is the aesthetics, because the katana is an all black guitar.
Okay.
And I think black guitars looks really nice when you're like playing at home or something.
Yeah.
But when you're playing on really dark stage, you can't see the guitar.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, correct.
Like every time we had those the photos after the show, I was like, a guy wearing black clothes and a black guitar, you can't see anything. I mean,
like a shadow there, right?
Yeah. So with my guitar, I had this really bright, like hot pink bevels here, and like the pink inlays, pink logos. And this pink is actually like a kind of neon pink.
Yeah.
So when
like that one.
yeah,
right
you hit it with the like a blue light, it actually glows.
Yes.
Glows on the stage, so it looks really eye-catching on stage.
And one of the things that I saw at first when I went to that concert and you showed me for first time this guitar is that this part is a little bit different than the original, right? You give your touch with this a little like kind of corner shape.
Yeah. Actually, at first I didn't thought of like using this design, because this is actually redesigned from the katana, which is like Jesse's personal design.
Okay.
At first I kind of want to like put this right here, because this is like kind of like my own logo. I had a friend design for me.
All right.
Yeah. So at first I kind of wanted to put this right here.
Okay.
But I tried to like do a Photoshop of this.
Okay.
So if I put this right here, it's gonna be like this small.
Very small.
Yeah, so you can't really see anything. So I thought, okay, maybe I put it right here.
Okay.
So what about this? So I went back to like my the reason why I wanted to design this guitar. And actually, because I have been playing the katana for so long, so this guitar is actually kind of like my upgraded version of the katana.
Okay.
Yeah, so I kind of thought, so why not I just took like this design and made it kind of like my own style. So it's kind of like this. So it has this pointy edge growing outside.
All right.
Yeah. So this is how it ended up being like this.
Okay. And one of the things that I saw is like this also like 6 strings, right? So it's like way smaller than the 7 strings from the original katana.
Yeah.
Or you use the 6 strings version?
Yeah, I use a 6-string one.
Oh, okay. I actually last time went to his home and he has like a lot of guitars. How many guitars do you have actually?
Somewhere around 20, I think.
Damn, man. Damn, man. It's really cool.
I love guitars.
Yeah, I can tell, dude. It's like between guitars and anime figures. It's damn, dude. And what can you tell us about the insides of the guitars? Like you have a single pickup. What can pickup is? Or
we only use one pickup because like playing metal, and because we're tuned down to C standard, we use really thick strings.
Okay.
So with the other advantages of having only one pickup is that you get more more dynamic, more sustained, and more tone out of your strings.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's less magnetic pull on the strings. That's kind of a nerdy topic. Yeah. and another cool thing is that it looks cleaner that way.
Yes,
yeah.
man. Looks
So
really
I
cool.
had this is a Seymour Duncan.
Okay.
It's called the Blackened Black Winter pickup.
Oh.
Yeah. And it sounds really heavy.
How much is the weight of this guitar?
This, I think, is somewhere around 3.6.
Oh.
3.6 kilogram. Oh, and another big feature, or like my special touch,
All right.
is the back.
Okay.
I had this guitar's name on the back.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
Man.
it's called the Pink Chaos.
Why did you choose this color? Is because the luminosity, no? It's like mainly because of that reason. Like you can actually see, or do you have another kind of meaning?
Actually, there are quite a few reasons. One of them is that, like during 2019, we played at a show in Okinawa with Sex Machine Guns.
Okay.
Yeah, and the vocalist bought a guitar that was exactly like this kind of color.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, which is like a satin black with
Yes.
the gloss pink bevels, and I thought, damn, this looks so
really good.
Yeah, this looks so good. I want to have a guitar like this someday. Yeah.
So you ask him like, hey, what kind of color is that? Or...
Yeah. And another reason is that one of my biggest guitar heroes, who unfortunately passed away at the end of last year, Alexei Leho, yeah, the frontman of Children of Bodom, he also had like this black and pink guitar. Yeah, so that's kind of like the two main reasons I want to have this color.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
man.
And
it looks really good.
yeah, I think so that way. And like the logo, the letters I put on the back is kind of like a reminiscent of Alexei's guitar. Like he had the COBHC, Children of Bodom Hate Crew, written at the back of his guitar.
Okay.
And I thought, how about I have my own band's name on the back of the guitar. Yeah, but I didn't write the whole thing. I didn't write Infernal Chaos. I just took the Chaos and put it at the back, and I think it looks really
But it's
cool.
really cool, man, because it's like, what you're gonna do with this guitar? Chaos, total chaos, man. It's like so powerful, dude. It's really nice, man. So what are you gonna demo for us?
Okay, so normally I only use this guitar for our band,
Okay.
but because of the pandemic, we can't have any shows right now. So I tuned this guitar back to standard tuning.
Okay.
So I tried this guitar on my own instrumental tracks, and it sounds like really good. It's actually out of my expectation.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
When you
So-
feel that.
Yeah.
That's
So
exactly what I wanted.
so I kind of want to use this guitar on my own solo tracks.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds great, man. Let's do it. And that's all for today's video, my friends. Thanks a lot, Davis, for coming here and tell us all these amazing story and adventures that you have.
Yeah, thanks for having me here, and it's been a pleasure.
No problem, dude. So I will make sure to leave all his social media in the description below so you can check him out, as well as the Infernal Chaos band social media. This is Anders.
This is Davis.
We'll catch you in the next one.
See you.